Hello, hello. I'm Ashen Ninja, and this is Taurox the Brass Bull. This is Total War on the Old World. We're using the Old World mod, which is available in the description. Where were we? So we've just taken out Rapance's army there. Drakenhole looks like it's just been taken over there. Gorsel might have something there. In the new turn, we've got Brutish Overseer now, so that's annoying. Makes our buildings and our settlements cost more. At war with everyone, which is good. They've successfully assaulted our garrison. I feel very assaulted from that. Kazrak is still in desperate need of more health. His army's doing alright. He got a point over thing, so we'll add in some more replenishment there. Now let's head our armies out. We're just going to head them to the edge here so we can scout out a little bit first. We may end up with Carl coming at our flank. We're going to hit the Black Pit next with those two. And in this direction, we're going to send Taurox down this way towards Delders, which is Malagor's going to destroy that before Taurox gets there, but that's alright. Speaking of Malagor, let's chuck in this latest Doombull for extra fear-inducing nastiness. Ooh, there's a disciplined one now. No good wargoers, so we'll just recruit and disband them. Disciplined one we want in Kazrak's army. I think he's a disciplined one, isn't he? Yeah. So we're going to want him, but we can't get him at the moment because we've recruited a lot of Gorbals and their recruitment's getting a bit high. That's okay. Who is that that's gone up a level? Is that somebody in Taurox's army? Oh yeah, there's a couple in Taurox's army. Must have been on the brink at the end of the last turn, so yeah, he can just have that. You've got your call to more sleeve, you've got all those things, so gouge tusks for that one. You get to go to Delbers and blow the place up. Decisive victory low. No surprises there. They want him, I think. So we'll just lat that aside. And loot and raise you. That's good for Middenheim. Equals back a bit towards Taurox. Middenheim itself, let's get Plague heading out of there. Yeah, 300 gold. More than it should be. And one of our... Oh, yep, he's basically full of everything, so he gets pretty much nothing there. Good amount of spawn starting to come in. It would be nicer to have even more, though. Of course, I'm spending all of my stuff not on these guys. So, we can't get him yet. Trading items actually worth it? I don't think it really is. Cause damage to them affects enemies in range. Oh, that's basically a thing like Morgur's ability. You can put that on like a bunch of those. If you got a fair few of them, you'd be able to really do a lot of damage. Okay, there's a couple of unassigned skill points around the place here, apparently. Oh yeah, of course, because Malagor did fine. He did a thing, and I got distracted by something like non-essential. So next we want to get that disciplined Gorbul. Not that one. Yep, that's all fine. So, just like last episode, we're going in Going into a new turn very quickly here. Very quick turns sometimes, and very long turns at other turns. Can't speak. Brain shut down. As I was saying, sometimes you end up with quick turns, sometimes you end up with long turns, and it kind of fluctuates backwards and forwards. He still wants a peace treaty. They always want a peace treaty because we are powerful, they are not. I kind of want Malagor to actually hook back up with the other guys rather than hanging out with Taurox, because Taurox is stupid powerful by himself and doesn't really need assistance. So they're coming in. We want to crush the Black Pit. So what we want to do is we want to crush the Black Pit and get the ritual done, because then they'll come in and take over there, and then we want to attack them. Puts them in a compromised position. Yay! Yay for our enemies being in a compromised position. Now, you've done all those bits. So I think what we should do is let's get Morgur to attack, because then it's more chance of the spawn thingy. Continue that siege. Azrak will come in to reinforcements. This is probably just going to be an auto-resolve now. I say it should be... Yep. That's fine. Spawn do take a bit of damage, but that's just because of the way that those sort of entities work with the auto-resolve system. Good. We will perform that ritual. It's good. It's another 16. Than I was expecting. I figure we head across here, take Sulphur, destroy Sulphurin in this sort of area. So we're going to make our way down to Altdorf that direction. As I was saying, I think Malagor should probably head more this direction, away from Taurox, and Taurox should head this direction and cause more chaos that way. Speaking of Malagor, though, let's have a look. Oh, there's a disciplined Wargore as well. That's really good. Oops, that's not the buttons we mean to press though. So what Khazrak wants is a disciplined one of them to spend that and to get a disciplined Gorbul. That both of those combined, that's two more in there, so we get rid of two of them. More heroes equals more fun. Meanwhile, we do have some Centaurs. Not many, but some. They're in Morgur's army at the moment. So we'll go for that. When it comes to these things, those two are going to go into his army. You can't do any more recruiting yet. That's fine. We didn't get any of the mount. Yep. Unbreakable gift of chaos. We haven't actually moved Taurox yet. So Taurox, you head this direction. Get him to smash up Crudenwald. That should allow us to take on that. I'd like to hit the Brass Keep as well, just to wipe somebody out. And to fight somebody slightly different. Bit of fighting chaos would be good. Khazrak, you get to be faster and more chargy. Khazrak, the Wild. Let's get him Earthing, we'll get him Arcane Conduit. Gouge Tusks. dropped your last thing in Call to More Sleep. You're not getting anything. You've got all of that. You get Call to More Sleep as well. Morga's army, one of the wizards that has basically every spell, just gets the ability to try and get more items. You do get like a whole glut of items as these guys, beastmen. That's the word I'm going for. So where you don't end up with a lot, you end up with just fat loads of them. So occasionally you just got to remember to go through and go and find some of the more useless items, like scrolls of shielding, for example. Fuse them together. Just that way you get some better items. Hellfire Sword, for example, is crap. Skull of Catan, Scepter of Stability. So I'm never really going to use most of these, so we should just fuse them. Sword of Strife, eh? And so while I don't give the weapons to these guys, they can go to some of our Doom Bulls, like this guy, who already has a Sword of Anti-Heroes, and he's wearing Gambler's armor. So, you know, it's... And Crowns of Command, for example, should get fused with other Crowns of Commands. Goes a bit like that. But that's okay. Yeah. Oh, so we built some of them, that's good. No new factions, that's also good. So let's jump into another turn. Those elves should probably attack Dienst. Yeah, and will be mostly replenished over the end turn. But since we won't be fully replenished, what I might do is I might lure them around a bit. So put out Morga as the, oh, I'm damaged and weak. Terrible. Ah, you fucking asshole. Wounding one of my new heroes. They'll do that fairly often, unfortunately. When they get the chance. Can't really blame them too much, but I still think they're fucking assholes for doing it. Oh. One day I should make a rule. Oh yeah, if they offer you 10,000 gold in a peace treaty, you can take it as long as you declare war on them the next turn again. Instead of, no, yeah, just go start war. Go start war. All the war. But I want the pilot gold, and then I can betray them, make them sadder. Anyway. Okay, they're not going for Dienst. Oh, they will, but not yet. Okay. Oh, okay. No, they're going for Dienst. Okay. With the help. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's good. I'm sure the elves and the goblins really work together like that. No, you're not going to take it. Okay. Fair enough. Raiding camp, hey? Alright, we'll take when one falls, just because we have taken a bit of damage. That's annoying that one of our new heroes straight away is wounded. But we'll still pop this one straight into the army now. Can't reach there, so we'll bring him over here. Bring Morga out here. There's a few too many enemy armies sort of gathering for me to want to allow myself to be seen. I don't want to get outnumbered. Nothing good for the Wargors there. Let's have a look here. No, nothing worth it this time. That's fine. He's going to head to Crudenwald. Ooh, there's an army out of Crudenwald. Let's have a look. What do you got? Crossbowmen? No. I think that's too exciting there, really. Yeah, that's a... It's funny because that should be a decent army to fight, but it's not. Fucking there he goes. Wandering 1,000 miles away. Picked up a potion of toughness, that's pretty good. We'll replenish over the end turn. We'll take the Marks of Ruination. I'd say 16 that we got there. Even though it says 12 there. Okay. I'll accept these things and move on, because that's the best thing to do. Allegor is going to go through the extremely dense trees where you can't even see how far he can go, which is a bit of a mistake, I think, in this particular map, but that's alright. Some sort of feedback, but you know, I'm not going to actually complain. Now, what I'm going to do with Taurox is I'm going to actually try and get him to the Brass Keep, but I'm not going to jump him over there, and well, maybe I should. I'll think about it. I might jump him over there. I might jump him across to say about here-ish, and then I can turn that into a desolate landscape of doom. Turn after. We'll see. Haven't discovered anyone new. I didn't think so. Nobody new and interesting to come and fight us yet. They'll get here, I'm sure. So let's hit the lantern soon, but we do have points to spend. Points! We do want him doing even more damage. 690 at the moment. It's a pity we don't have any of the ones like Malekith and Crone Hellebron to kill Valkyr, because they tend to increase his damage quite a lot. Gorbul is up to cause wounds in massive splats. Finish off his deadly blade. To give you Axe of Men, we can give these guys the blue ones because, well, not like we're going to be getting any more lords or anything. Let's see. Good talisman is hard to find at times. You can have a potion of toughness, and we'll just give you an opal trinket. Obsidian trinket. Opal trinket. Anything in here? No, we still ain't got the one Spawn Wrangler as well, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. Gnarled Hide for Mr. Level 13. Level 9 means more Colt and more Sleeb. More Sleeb. Nothing too interesting. Through that end turn I mentioned before, I did check to make sure we hadn't discovered anyone new to declare war on, which was, you know, something I remembered to do for once. How freaking rare is that? Actually remembering it. What's the purpose of what you're doing? I'm supposed to be at war with everyone. What are you doing? Not remembering. Good stuff. Okay, Karl Franz is going to retake Midheim. That's fine. I've kind of gotten to a point where I realise they're going to keep retaking stuff, and when we get to Altdorf, that's where we're going to have to really try and do some stuff. The good thing is that means I can do what I was thinking and make Brass Keep into a herdstone. I kind of want to do that. You want a peace treaty as well, but alas and alack. It is not my place to give you peace, but to bring you war. War! Speaking of, look at all of those filthy gobbo and orcish sorts taking Dainst. What we'll do is we'll turn... Alright, now, as I was saying, what we'll do here... First we'll level up this guy. Generally a nice, friendly, gentle chap, I've heard. And we will jump you over here. That is actually perfectly fine. That's an easy army to defeat. That probably is as well, so that's fine. You're going to continue this direction, and we're going to take Windsen. Oh, with Malagor, let's have a look. Orgors, no good ones. Job done there. Now, what we want to do here is we're going to go to Gorsel, and we're going to turn that into our next herdstone, and see what we can lure to it. Doesn't always seem to be able to lure things to it, but you know, got to try anyway, don't you? Got to try. Flat that one down. Because really, the goal of the Beastmen is not to actually hold any of this territory. So if you have, when you have a look at their objective, the victory conditions, we got the minor one, short victory already, and that's literally destroy 35 settlements. Your second one's destroy 48, and you've also got to have included those three in that, which is fine. I mean, we've included all the rest of them after all. Well, we've got to destroy those three factions, actually, for the long victory, and a phrase for that. We've destroyed most of them, but those two major ones are going to be difficult. And for the really long victory, you've got to have burnt down 272 unique settlements. So basically, you don't need to keep any territory. You just burn all your way through. And if they're retaking stuff, that's not a problem. The only time you don't want essentially, okay, I need to destroy Empire. Anyone can retake it except Empire. Empire retakes it, you go back and smash it again. Which is kind of what I'm doing, but not really. Before that fight, that should be good. Let's see what points we got to spend this time. Go find them. Yep, you get gouge tasks now, so I just go through this in order. Replenish troops, 1 point for you. Let's see, definitely more health for you. More health just means more replenishment really for him. Wow, not really a lot. Not really a lot. Oh, that's right. I want to get it so that we are doing that. 1600 devastation. Which means I can get some more troops if I want to. I don't know if I can do that. Upgrades are okay to get, but nothing too exciting. Discovering anyone? No. Let's just run through an intern. Why not? There's been a few of them in this particular episode, but geez, that 10,000 gold would be nice. I know technically I can just make up whatever rules I feel like, but let's see if Carl Franz will retake here. If he does, that's good. If he doesn't, yes, that's fine too. There we go. Yeah, jump into Middenheim. I'll make the brass keep a herdstone instead, and we can carve out a bit of territory around it. Too much fighting around Middenheim, really. Backwards and forwards. Whereas I should be also burning down Rosfels and brass keep and things around this side, so got to make sure I do these things. It's very important. Very, very important. Don't just burn down that. Burn down everything. Because burning down everything is what we do best. Yeah, not a lot of activity from any of them. That's to be expected, though. Alright. Good. Yeah, they didn't really do anything. Hitting wrong buttons again. Constructicons. Right, so let's see. That's not in our blood grounds, unfortunately. What I'm thinking of, I might go back to Against. So against, and see what they've got there now. Nothing is there now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Kazrak to lead the forces into Dainst. We'll knock her down. The reason we get him to do it is because he's got the least amount of movement, which sort of seems odd, I know. Get him to do it because he's got the least. But he'll probably get forced back a fair way this way. And at least Morgar, who has some movement, can make it back to him. Now, he will have some movement now because of destroying that. Morgar can make it back to here. So, move him a little bit further, just because we can. Perform the ritual. Just to secure that for ourselves. Oh, Charles the Dark Rune. They're not too bad, actually. I don't mind Charles as a Dark Rune. Bray Herd ascends. Silver Horde Tribe has received additional. Oh yes, because I did the. Got that. Yeah. And yeah, I really need more herd stones. Got so few of them. Anyway. Okay, so he jumped across to there. He was going to grab that this turn. So he might head up up north this time. So we might even get to fight the little horde of his. Good. He's still slogging his way through here. Still slow push. Ooh, unsated bloodlust, bloodthirst. They're always good. Always good for the old Minotaur armies, if you've got them. Of which we have one. But he's nice and full. Do I want another? Do I want to get rid of one of them to get another unsated bloodthirst? Answer is probably yes, to be honest. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit Brass Keep. Brass Keep's a good one to hit. There's lots and lots of stuff in there for us to kill. Look at all these Nurgly things. Marauders, beasts, chosen, Chaos Warriors with halberds, nasty. Most of it's not really going to be a problem for us though. Let's continue the siege. Just a moment. That's what I do want to do. I do want that Gorble. He's not going to go in the army yet, but I'm gonna hire him anyway. Hire him now. And here is where I'm going to leave this episode. So in the next episode we're going to start off with a nice siege into the Brass Keep, where we're basically going to bum rush them with a fuckload of Minotaurs and ruin their day. Ruin the Nurgle day. Should be good. Should be good. I will see you in that episode. I've been Asher Ninja. This has been Taurox the Brass Bull, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you later.